You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in. But it's time now, you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Electric Boogaloo.
You see the truth behind the veil, and you know that they're just looking for attention. Oh, you don't let the ruthlessness prevail. Oh, it's time now, light your fires for ascension. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Bittersweet and I'm walking slow. Sensitive, feel the afterglow. Looking for things that I can't control. Fear from my past cause it always shows. Do I wanna try, can I let it go? Running from the past, wanting to be sure. Chaos in my mind, constant deja vu. But every time it comes back to you. Whoa, I'm still falling. Whoa, but it tastes bittersweet. Whoa, I keep on falling. Whoa, I like the taste of it. Whoa.
Alright guys, so I was having troubles logging in here. We'll have to go over to the Fantasy Premier League app. So we can obviously not log in at this time. Right, here we go. Alright lads, sorry, so we are back. As we said before, if you guys did tune into the team selection stream in today's deadline stream, we're just going to be answering chat questions, going through fixtures, discussing the predicted lineups of various teams, and yeah, all the good stuff, really just answering as many questions as possible to clear up everything with you guys before the game week deadline arrives. We will be pretty much streaming right up until the deadline. I believe it is in an hour and 26 minutes, wherever you are around the world. And I don't believe there's any other news of other postponed games at the moment. Who is your Game Week 20 transfer? We've got Salah 32%, Isla 36%, Son's there, and Antonio's there as well. Mithunzi says, is the game week worth a -8 hit considering that Gallagher might be out with COVID? Cancelo did not train yesterday and Ramsdale blanks. It's definitely something to consider for sure, yeah. A -8. We can have a look at the predicted lineups, of course, because that is what this stream is about. We'll go to the Palace game first and foremost. Gallagher actually has here 100% chance of starting. It is just rumours, so I'd have him starting for now and go from there. Cancelo, I still believe has a very high chance of playing. I believe it's around 96%, so despite him not training, I think he should be good to go. 99% chance of playing, that's my bad. Kane or Ronaldo, longest term move. I'd go for Ronaldo because as the Spurs premium option, I go for Son. That'd be the reasoning behind that one. White to Simicast. Yeah, could be worthwhile, depending on how many Liverpool players you have. Hey man, Gallagher COVID, is it true? I believe it's just rumours at the moment. I don't know if it's been 100% confirmed or not. Chill out for the rest of the season. Interesting news. Dyer, Sanchez or Emerson as a Spurs defender only have 5 mil. I'd like Dyer. How much is Emerson actually? I'll just check that at this current stage. He is 4.9. I think I'm happy to just stick with Dyer there at 4.6, I believe. Looks to be decent value and starting every game. I've got 6.5 mil for midfielder and got Bowen Saka already. Who should I get? Interesting. There's not too many other options around that price unless you want to go for Mbuemo, but I'm not too sure about Brentford's fixtures. There's otherwise a serious lack of options around that price. Otherwise, I could check Damari Gray. He's, 5.5. Got obviously great fixtures coming up, so I guess you could think about him as an option. Didn't play any minutes against Chelsea, but whether he will start for Everton, I can have a look. He did get himself returns in game at 14 to 15. Has blanked the last 2 games. But yeah, he looks to be out for this week as well. He's got a 50% chance of playing, so obviously big doubts there. I'm up to 4K now after last game. That's an awesome run back. Good stuff. It's really good. Smith Rowe for Madison, Bowen long term or Mount short term. Go Bowen. Is Reece James a good captaincy choice? I do believe, yeah, he's a decent shout. And we also will be confirming our transfers on the deadline stream as well. If you didn't tune into the team selection stream, we can go through those once more. No Salah, who to captain instead. If you have Son, I think Son's a good pick this week. I thought Dyer too, keeps point forward the bank too. Cheers, mate. No worries, Sam. Easy. Is Gallagher COVID true because of videos? I'm going to transfer him and Sissoko out for Bon and Mora. I can share. I believe it's just rumours at the moment. I can have a look around. Wouldn't have sold Gallagher yet. Could get a leaked lineup there. There is potential that he has COVID. It is just rumours at the moment. Yeah, it's just rumours at the moment. Nothing's confirmed. Bro, Captain Dilemma, Kane, Son, both has a good record against Saints. Cheers, mate. I just like Son because he gets the extra points for the clean sheet and the goal. And yeah, he's just provided 4 goals in his last 4, whereas Kane's been good in his last 2. I guess just a larger sample of good returns. What do you use to get the starting odds? Fantasy Football Fix is what we use to get the starting percentage chances amongst lots of other features. Jota or Son captain? I like Son at the moment. He's been in great form. They both have fairly similar fixtures. I think Leicester have been a lot poorer defensively. It's just whether Jota's going to be able to play the full 90. I think he may play around 60 minutes or so. And I think he should start in this one. What are your transfers for this game week? So, it looks to be that the player departing the squad is going to be Bukayo Saka. Looking at him, so we just restore him real quick and look at his profile. Obviously coming off 16 points, game week 19, he's been in great form recently, but blanks, then faces City and Spurs, and he's got a couple of fixtures to be made up as well, which you could say for the blank game week 22. But from memory, they are Chelsea, Wolves and Liverpool, so 3 very difficult matches to be rescheduled. So even if he does have a double game, I guess it's not going to be a very good double game week. Is Brozier good? I do think so. He's great value, and yeah, he's definitely going to free up money around the squad for sure. He's also one that we are considering. But yeah, it looks to be Saka departing the team, and most likely this man here coming in. You can almost lock up that transfer. We will be making this transfer on stream. Assuming that there's no other fixture postponements. Yeah, but I don't believe there's going to be any thing with the Spurs game getting postponed, so I'm fairly confident Son will be playing. Will, can you rank my team? Yeah, sure, just drop it in the chat. Ramsdale, and Rafinha to De Gea and Maddison and Bowen. Yeah, I go Ramsdale to De Gea and Rafinha to Bowen. Will, Edison, Trent, yeah, Arnold, Cancelo, Emerson, Diaz, Bowen, Son, Jota, Moura, Salah, Antonio. Is that good? Yeah, very good team. I like the Lucas Moura differential. Could potentially pay dividends there. Is Brozier good from Southampton? As I said before, yes, a very good option. Would you rather do Region for Livramento or a mid-price mid like Bowen for Saka? I'd probably go Region for Livramento. Well, actually, considering that Saka's not playing this week, I'd go Bowen as the priority transfer there and then bring in Region after. Do you think taking a -4 and getting more and Bowen is a good idea? I definitely think Bowen's a great one. Now Mora, slight doubts about just because he's not been great the whole season except had a nice score this game week. So slightly hesitant on him. And taking a -4 for him, I'm not sure at the moment. I can maybe give him one more game just to see how he goes. Do I take a -4 to get Mbuemo out? We can check Mbuemo. He's got 25% chance. And it's difficult fixtures as well. I do think he's a good transfer out, yeah. Is Brozier starting? Let's have a look for Southampton. I believe he should be starting. He's been in good form for them. Just depends whether or not he gets a rest. He's got a 72% chance of starting. There is a bit of competition there with Shay Adams and Adam Armstrong. Son and Johnson in for Smith Rowe and Tomiyasu, or Antonio or Dyer in for Huang and Tomiyasu. I definitely want to get Son in the team. You can go Son and Dyer as well. De Gea or Lloris, I like De Gea at the minute, assuming that you're going to have another Spurs defender. Cal Wilson replacements. Mikel Antonio is nice at the moment. It's a good forward choice. Bolton has a good game, but can be rotated due to the game. It has Madison got great fixtures next, but Liverpool this week confused. Based on this week, I mean, Madison's been in great form recently. Bolton's got the better fixture this week. He had like a 96% chance of starting or something. I can see the reason that it's just a short turnaround, but I think he will just push out wide. Or instead of more, I could get Brozier. Yeah, that's not bad either. Best mid, 5.8 mil in the bank. I mean, you could just go Damari Gray and hope he plays. Otherwise, there's not that many at the moment, that's for sure. FPL Gyms is my team. Saab, Lanking, Steer, Reggio, and Trent, Cancelo, Tierney, Alonso, Sondra, Foden, Bowen, Brownhill, Ronaldo, and Watkins. Yeah, I like the team. And a 4.5 mil forward, 0.0 in the bank, and 1 free transfer. Suggestions and who to captain. I think Son as the captain. Transfer suggestions. I'd probably just hold this week. You should have enough for a starting 11. So, yeah, just hold the transfer. Brozier or Dennis. The question would be probably Brozier or King. If you get a Watford forward, it'd probably be King, considering how many games Watford have to make up. Who to captain? Trent, Jota, Kane, Cancelo. That's a tough choice. Maybe Kane or Jota. I like one of the two. Should I sell Mbuemo and get a 4.5 mid? I do think that's a good play, yeah. DCL worth getting in. I'd probably just give him a week to get back to it. He's not played for a long time, so I think it could be a bit risky to bring him in first game back. Who to bench from King, Gallagher, Bowen, Antonio, Region? Wow, that's very tough. I mean, I'd probably bench King. He's a good choice, but those other players there are very nice. Yeah, I'd bench King if I could bench one of those guys. Brozier or Dennis? Probably Brozier. I have 9 outfield players. Others being White and Lacazette. 1 free transfer available. What should I do? You could go White to Dyer. Could be a nice transfer. Get a starting Spurs defender. Got a decent fixture and good long-term move there as well. Would be offloading Duffy soon. Darlow is the best option in that range. Yeah, him or Dyer as well. Both very good options. I touched on before. Not worth a hit then, right? Just play with 10. 11 even by my place. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Also, Watkins will blank. Yes, you'll have what? Region, Trent, Cancelo, Tierney. Not playing. So Region, Trent, Cancelo, Alonso, Son, Jota, Foden, Bowen, Brownhill, Ronaldo. That's alright. Harry, I can see the message, man. Should I start Gray or Dennis? I'd start Dennis. Emil Smith Rowe and Tomiyasu. Sorry. Cowardly Spurs. Region, Arnold, Cancelo, Reece James, Hobie, Salah, Jota, Ronaldo, Dennis, Antonio. Any changes? I mean, obviously, Hobie is not offering much at that price. You could go scroll him down to a 4.5 mid, but that's alright. Smith Rowe and Tomiyasu to Region and Bayern thoughts. Yeah, I like the transfer plan. I have 9 playing players. I could do 10 if I use my free transfer. Yeah, that's probably worthwhile using a free transfer for the extra one. So, yeah, as I touched on before, here's the team. Imagining Saka is Son. This is going to be the starting lineup for us this week. Sanchez in goal. Trent, Rudiger, Cancelo, Livramento. Obviously, Livramento starting against Tottenham at home is not the best fixture, but overall, pretty happy that we can field 11 players with 0 hits taken. And yeah, and then just go Saka to Son, which is a massive upgrade for us. And we do have Sissoko there as first bench as well. We'll just chuck him there like that. And yeah, happy days. I'm overall happy with that team, and then we'll have another free transfer available next week. De Gea or Lloris. I think De Gea. And then I have a starting, like an outfield Spurs defender. Who should I captain and vice captain? Salah, Trent, Cancelo, and Son. I'd go for Salah. I just play it safe. Go Salah. So yes, by making the Saka to Son transfer, we'll have, I believe, 0.3. Yes, 0.3 in the bank, which is alright. And then also Rudiger here is one on the chopping block as well, because after Brighton at home, he's got Chelsea, he's got Liverpool, City, and Spurs, and some blanks. Palace, Leicester, so it's not the easiest fixture run coming up, and there is some rumours about him potentially going to Real Madrid. Leica and Ramsdale to De Gea and DCL for a hit. I'd be happy to just go Leica and Ramsdale to De Gea and maybe Antonio, with a DCL is obviously a bigger risk than Antonio. If you already have Antonio, then maybe you could take a punt on DCL. I do think he's going to be a great option in the coming weeks, though. Any news on Gallagher? At the moment, it's just rumours whether he's not playing. Yeah, if he's ready to go, then he's 100% chance to start. But yeah, this looks to be just rumours at the moment. Nothing confirmed. Is this good? De Gea, Region, Rudiger, Alexander-Arnold, Cancelo, Son, Salah, Bernardo, Jota, Antonio, Broja. Yeah, very good team. I like that. It's a strong team for this week, especially. So yes, as I touched on before, 0.3 in the bank. And then in the future, we can probably downgrade Rudiger to a Spurs defender, whether that be Reguilon or Dyer. Reguilon will leave us with 0.6 million in the bank, and Dyer will leave us with a bit more. Obviously not going to make that transfer this week, and then we can leave Livramento there because he does have a fixture to be made up and also faces Newcastle at home next week, which is a nice one for him. And he's always nice for bench depth there. We could also go him up to the likes of Tariq Lamptey and Brighton have a good fixture run, because if we look at the Brighton fixture run here, after Chelsea away, they've got Everton, Palace, Leicester, a blank there, but they've got fixtures to be made up. Watford, Burnley, Villa, Newcastle. There's some very strong fixtures coming up, which is nice to see. Ronaldo captain or Son? If I had both of them, I'd go Son. He's been in great form recently. Just favour the Son form. Is Watkins to Antonio and playing without a keeper fine? Yeah, playing without a keeper, it's probably the best position to have a player not playing in, just because keepers don't tend to score as many points as other outfield players. So yeah, if you could have a blank in one position, a keeper's probably not the worst one, to be fair. And yeah, as I say, we'll probably be locking this transfer in Saka to Son on stream as well a bit later on. Like I said, Bernardo out, Antonio Son in for Master Worthy. I do like that transfer plan. Even though you're getting rid of Bernardo, who's got a decent fixture this week, he seems to be playing a lot more shallow, and yeah, Son has got a great fixture and he's been in great form. So I think he's a very good transfer in this game week. Son, champ boy, big fan, bro. Thank you very much. Love from India. That's awesome, mate. Yeah, very good. Thank you so much for that. You are big crew. What does that mean? I have to pull up the Google Translate for that. Yeah, it's so silly. We actually get so much support from India. It's a banging country as well. If you like pull up the Google Translate in that, man, tell me what that means. I see. Is Lucas Moore a good option for Rafinha? Yeah, also another good differential option. He's got himself, I believe, 2 goals and an assist in his last 3. I'll double check that. Two goals and 2 assists in his last 3. That's my bad. Yeah, 3.8% ownership, 6.5 mil, great fixtures. I can see him being a decent differential shout. Captain who? For us, captaining Salah. If you don't have Salah, captain Son. If you don't have Son, you could go for Ronaldo, Trent, or Kane. Any of those players that you have. Or even Jota as well. Nice shout. Bernardo starts to play too deep after KDB comes back. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. So, yeah, I can see why. It's easy to see why Bernardo's not been getting returns last 3 weeks. And yeah, as I say, Son seems to be one of the best transfers in this game week. We'll actually have a look at who people are transferring in. 26% vote for Salah, other 42%, and then Son is there 19%, and it's only 13%. Also, guys, if you are enjoying this stream, don't forget to leave a like if you feel free. And yeah, we try and do deadline streams every single game week, so if you like them, then give it a like and we'll keep doing them. If I'm on a free hit, I will be considering Damari Gray. Yeah, that's true. I believe he's got a 50% chance of playing roughly though, so one to consider for sure. Give him a little bit more time, like a game week or so to recover, and it going in on Everton attack particularly could be good. Who should I place Bernardo with? You can go up to Son, you could go down to Bowen, you could go somewhat sideways to another City midfielder such as Mahrez. If you think he's going to start, he has a 78% chance to start according to Fix, so fairly decent chance of starting in that one. Or you could feel free to go to De Bruyne or Sterling as well as the City Premium. Should I do a double goalkeeper or bring in Lloris for Ramsdale? It just depends if you want to set up for a bench boost in Game Week 22. If you are going for the Game Week 22 bench boost, I'm assuming that Game Week 22 is a double game week, then of course go for the 2 keepers. Otherwise, yeah, just go for Lloris for Ramsdale. CJ10, so I have a wild card on me right now. I've got to use it this game week, so could you please plan out a team keeping in mind the double game week? Not about other fixtures. Can't wait to see DCL on the pitch. Yeah, it's going to be so good to have him back as an elite striker. Yes, so wild cards. You could go to Hayer in goals. You have to have a Spurs defender, whether it be Regan or Dyer. Trent, Cancelo. You could go for either a Darlow or a Lamptey as the cheap 4.5 there. Or even just Livramento as well. Midfield, I'd still stick with Jota, Salah. I like those two. Bowen there could be nice. Maybe or Son for sure is another good one. Forwards, Ronaldo's definitely a good option. Antonio, a good option. Kane is another premium shout, or even De Bruyne as another premium. And Armando Broja as well, I do believe, is a good shout at just 5.2 mil. Should they just spend some money around the squad? So those would be, that'd be the rough template you could go for. I'll just check Twitter to see any news about any other fixture postponements or anything. I do think we should be good to go and avoid other fixture postponements. Yeah, also Ronaldo, nice shout, brilliant, good captaincy.
Double cheese and ham.
Is Broja worth it? Yeah, I do believe a 5.2 million is great value, and yeah, definitely one to spread money around the pit. Spread money around the rest of the squad. Well, lads, yeah, who's hyped for some Prem this evening? It's been, what, less than 24 hours between game weeks. It's so sick. So, but yeah, as I said before, this is probably going to be the transfer plan. Sign in for Saka, 0.3 in the bank. Get rid of Rudiger after this game week. And then go from there, and then just hope we get some nice double game weeks for the side. Liverpool and Arsenal hopefully have the double game week, so we can get the Ben White double game week there and the triple Liverpool double game week. Otherwise, we can get rid of Bernardo as well and go him to any midfielder that's having a double game week. Watkins should have some nice double game weeks to come up as well. He's missed a couple of games with Villa. So yeah, he is a hold for now, but let's look out for amongst double game weeks. He has missed fixtures of Burnley and Leeds. But otherwise, yeah, alright lads, that's pretty much all we've got for today. What's your overall rank at the moment? It's 160k. We'll just scroll down here. 164k overall. We took a 200k green arrow this week. If you want to quickly see the team, we got 82 points. We used a free hit. De Gea in goals. Tierney got massive points. Cancelo 4, Region 7. Mahrez big points. Sona captaincy was nice. Saka was huge, and Kane 6 there as well. And Armando Broja on the bench with 4. So overall, very happy with the score. 200k green arrow up to 164k. But yeah, overall, we can just leave the stream there. Pretty much answered all the questions in chat. And it looks to be that no other fixtures will be postponed. No news on Gallagher just yet. It's just a rumour at the moment. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you for everyone that has tuned into the stream. Best of luck for game week 20. And that being